Xin chào, that's hello in Vietnamese. And let me tell you, from the moment you land, you feel it. The energy, the smiles, the incredible smells coming from everywhere. Today, we're on a mission. A delicious, exciting mission. We're in the middle of Hanoi, and we have one crisp $100 bill. We've just turned $100 into about 2,545,000 Vietnamese dong. 2.5 million. I feel like a millionaire. Just holding this giant stack of money makes you feel like you can buy the whole city. The plan for today is simple. Eat everything. We'll dive into the world of street food for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We'll zoom through the busy, beautiful traffic on a Grab motorbike. We'll explore some history, bargain for a souvenir in a busy market, and of course, we can't forget Vietnam's famous coffee. Our first stop is for the king of all Vietnamese breakfasts, pho. You can't come to Hanoi and not start your day with a hot bowl of this noodle soup. The air smells good with star anise, cinnamon, and simmering soup that's probably been cooking since before I woke up. I order a pho bo thai, a classic beef noodle soup with rare slices of beef that cook right in the hot soup. It's a masterpiece in a bowl. I squeeze in some lime, add a little chili, and take my first sip. Oh my goodness, the soup is everything. The friendly owner shows me the right way to mix it all together, smiling at how happy I clearly am. This isn't just breakfast, it's an experience. The total for this bowl of heaven? About 50,000 dong. That's less than $2. For a meal this good, it's unbelievable. Now that my stomach is happy, it's time for another Vietnamese essential coffee. We're going for the famous Café Trung, or egg coffee. They pour the rich, dark, strong Vietnamese coffee into the cup, and then top it with that wonderful golden foam. This is art, my friends. It's sweet, but not too sweet. It's creamy, it's rich, it's fancy. It's like drinking a coffee cloud. This wonderful creation costs about 35,000 dong, around $1.40. In Hanoi, there's only one way to truly feel the rhythm of the streets, on the back of a motorbike. The traffic here is what I like to call organized chaos. I pull out my phone and use the Grab app, Southeast Asia's version of Uber, to book a motorbike taxi. It's super easy and cheap. I hop on the back, hold on tight, and we join the flow of traffic. It's exciting. It's like being in a real-life video game. You're not just watching the city from behind a car window. You're in it. You feel the wind. You smell the street food cooking on the sidewalk. You see the smiles of the people we pass. Bao skillfully moves through the traffic, honking politely to let others know we're coming. It feels surprisingly safe, like we're all part of a big planned dance. The ride costs a total of 30,000 dong, which is just over $1. $1! For a personal tour through the heart of the city's beautiful chaos. We arrive at the Temple of Literature, Vietnam's first national university. The entrance fee is only 30,000 VND, about $1.20. We step through the old gates, and the noise of the city just disappears. We're surrounded by beautiful gardens, calm courtyards, and traditional Vietnamese buildings. The most famous part is the collection of 82 stone turtles. Each turtle carries a large stone tablet with the names of graduates who passed the royal exams hundreds of years ago. All that walking has made me hungry again. We're going for another Hanoi classic bun cha. This is the dish that a certain famous chef and a certain former president ate together. I can see the cooks fanning the flames of a charcoal grill right on the sidewalk, the fatty pork sizzling and getting crispy. My mouth is watering. The meal arrives and it's a make-your-own flavor explosion. You take some noodles, dip them in the sauce, grab a piece of pork, add some herbs, and eat it all together. The mix of smoky, sweet, savory, and fresh is just out of this world. We head to the famous Dong Xuan Market, the biggest indoor market in Hanoi. This place is a whirlwind of activity. It's a maze of stalls selling absolutely everything you can imagine. The sights, sounds, and smells are completely overwhelming in the best possible way. I find some cute, hand-painted ceramic coffee cups. After a little bit of friendly bargaining, we agree on a price of 100,000 VND, about $4 for 2 beautiful cups. We find a street vendor selling something I've been wanting to try, che. This is a type of Vietnamese sweet dessert soups, puddings, and drinks. She layers my cup with green jelly, red water chestnuts, sweet corn, and coconut milk, then tops it all with a pile of crushed ice. It's a rainbow in a cup. I take a spoonful, and it's a party of textures and flavors. It's sweet, refreshing, chewy, and crunchy all at once. This delightful cup cost me only 20,000 VND, less than $1. For dinner, we're heading to a place famous for one thing, banh mi. We find a legendary stand with a line of people stretching down the sidewalk. I watch the masters at work. They slice open a warm, crispy baguette, spread it with pâté and mayonnaise, and stuff it with grilled pork, Vietnamese sausage, pickled vegetables, and fresh herbs. The sandwich is handed to me wrapped in a simple piece of paper, warm, and smelling absolutely wonderful. This is not just a sandwich, it's a meal you can hold. I find a nearby plastic stool and take my first bite. Crunch! The baguette is perfectly crispy on the outside and soft on the inside. Then all the flavors hit you at once. To wash it all down, I grab a local beer, a Bia Hanoi. It's light, crisp, and super refreshing. The perfect match for the rich flavors of the banh mi. Sitting on this tiny stool, watching the world go by, eating this amazing sandwich and sipping a cold beer, this is what traveling is all about. This simple, perfect dinner cost about 50,000 VND, $2 including the beer. As the night ends, it's time to count our dong and see what we've done. Let's do the math. The grand total for this absolutely packed day comes to 375,000 VND. When you change that back, it's about $14.75 for a full day of 3 incredible meals, drinks, transportation, sightseeing, and souvenirs. We still have over 2,100,000 VND, or about $85 left over. You could repeat this perfect day 6 more times. The value for money in Vietnam is simply amazing. But it's not just about the low prices. It's about how rich the experience is. Every meal was a discovery. Every conversation was filled with warmth and smiles. The low cost lets you say yes to everything. It takes away the stress of money planning and replaces it with freedom and adventure. You can dive completely into the culture without constantly worrying about the cost. So, what does $100 buy you in Vietnam? It buys you a way into a world that is lively, welcoming, and endlessly interesting. Vietnam is a country that feeds your stomach and your soul equally, and the fact that you can experience so much of its magic for so little is just the cherry on top of a very, very delicious cake.